My today's topic is normal microbial flora of human body. So the learning objectives are definition of the these types: resident flora and transient flora, common list of human normal flora, and what is the effect, that is the beneficial or harmful effect of normal flora present in human body. So it is normal flora is also called as a indigenous microbiota. It is the diverse group of microbial populations that every human being harbors on his or her skin and mucous membranes of the body. Now, which are the sites at which normal flora is normally present? That is a gastrointestinal tract, respiratory tract, and genitourinary tract, and last one is skin. Now we will see the types of normal flora. First one is a resident flora. Resident flora is lifelong member of the body's normal microbial community. It is closely associated with a particular area when distributed and re-established themselves, that do not cause harm. It can rather be only beneficial. Now in transient flora, microorganism that inhabits the body surfaces or mucous membranes temporarily for a short interval. Many are potential pathogens like pneumococcus and meningococcus that is present in nasopharynx. It is available between nose and after the nose it is a nasopharynx. Can be easily eliminated by following proper hand hygiene and other infection control practices. In hospitals, patient may acquire resistant organism transient flora, that is from the healthcare workers, that may be a nursing staff or doctors or residential doctors or interns and other hospital environments. MRSA, that is a methicillin resistant Staphylococcus aureus, can always be nose and skin of the and other hospital environments. It can infect the hospitalized patient, and this infection is called as a hospital acquired infection. Now microbiology of the normal flora. It is almost contrast for an area of the body at a given age. Normal flora acquired soon after birth and persist till death of the human. Their presence depend upon the local temperature of the body, moisture, pH, and presence of some certain nutrients, that is vitamins, minerals, anything, and inhibitory substance. Then environmental flora, it will be occurred according to the immune status of the individuals. It may be depends that age of the patient is maybe a pediatric patient, adult patient, or old age patient. Anatomical site is skin or mucosa. Now composition of this normal flora is predominantly bacteria and sometimes it may be fungi. Total population of normal flora in our body is about 10 raised to 14 bacteria, which is more than total number of cells in our body, 10 raised to 13, present in our human body. In normal human flora, anaerobes are greater than aerobes in numbers. Aerobic bacteria varies depending upon the body site. Now, gastrointestinal tract is the predominant site for the normal flora. Commonest normal flora is Bacteroid fragilis. Among aerobes, it is a Escherichia coli. Now, classification according to anatomical size, aerobics or anaerobics. In mouth, it is saliva. Total number of bacteria per gram or ml is 10 raised to 8 to 10 raised to 9. Anaerobic aerobic ratio is 1:1. Anaerobic normal flora is anaerobic cocci, actinomyces and fusobacterium, bifidobacterium, P. melanonensia, spirochetes. Predominant of aerobic normal flora is virulent streptococci. In tooth surface, it is 10 raised to 10 to 11. Anaerobic is 1:1, and normal flora is common like in saliva, and aerobic is also like in saliva, that is the virulent streptococci. Gingiva, total bacteria 11 to 10 raised to 12. Anaerobic aerobic ratio is 10 raised to 3:1. Anaerobic normal flora, it is same in saliva and tooth surface, and aerobic normal flora, it is the virulent streptococci. Now, nasopharynx. Anaerobic normal flora is Prevotella species, anaerobic cocci and fusobacterium. Predominant aerobic normal flora is streptococci, that is alpha and non-hemolytic. Neisseria, non-pathogenic species. Diphtheria, that is diphtheroid and Staphylococcus epidermidis. Less predominant is Haemophilus, meningococcus, pneumococci, Staphylococcus aureus, gram-negative rods, and last one is a yeast. In GIT, gastrointestinal tract, stomach, total bacteria per gram per ml, it is 0 to 10 raised to 5. Anaerobic aerobic ratio is 1:1, and anaerobic normal flora common is aerobic normal flora common is H. pylori in stomach. Now, beneficial effect of this normal flora, it prevent colonization of pathogens that compete for attachment site or for essential nutrients that is present in the body. Synthesize vitamins are vitamin K and vitamin B complex. Waste produces during antagonizing and other bacteria, that is the fatty acid, peroxidase, lactic acid that contains lactobacilli in vagina of adult female and maintain acidic pH. Bacteriocin, antibiotic-like substances that can inhibit or kill other bacteria. Normal flora also boost immune status, or it stimulate the immunity. Development of lymphatic tissues, that are the Peyer's patches in intestine. It stimulate antibody production that cross-react with pathogens having related or shared antigen and prevent their entry. Complement activation. Endotoxin liberated by the gram-negative normal flora will trigger the alternative complement pathway and cause complement activations. Normal flora also prevent allergic diseases, that is the hygiene hypothesis. Lack of early childhood exposure to some symbiotic microorganism, for example gut flora or probiotics. Infectious agents and parasites that increases susceptibility to allergic disease by suppressing the natural development of the immune system. Figure shows beneficial effect of normal flora. These are the pathogens and boundary of protection and disease is here and intestinal lumen is here. Through pathogens, layer formation by normal flora will cause waste product formation by normal flora and immune stimulation also occur. It is already explained. Large inoculum, disease, when disease can occur, that can be by large inoculum of antimicrobial drugs, host factors that, for example, reduce peristalsis, immune suppression, physical destruction like irradiations, chemical burns that is present in the mucosal cell. Disturb normal flora that promotes infection by mechanism which the normal flora is distributed, that is injurious use of broad spectrum antimicrobial agents that suppresses the normal flora and permit pathogen to take the upper hand and cause infection, that are the Clostridioid difficalis that causing pseudomembranous colitis infection, host factors that cause immune suppression, reduced peristalsis and promote pathogen to grow, and physical destruction by irradiation, chemical burns that is already explained in figure. Inoculum size, entering pathogen in high, then it can dominate over the normal flora. Minor trauma in mouth by procedure of dental chewing or vigorous brushing. Entry of small number of bacteria like viridans streptococci that transiently occur into the bloodstream and cause bacterial endocarditis. It may be the agent of disease for endogenous infections. When the host immunity is lowered, gram-negative organism colonizing the respiratory tract that cause pneumonia like Klebsiella pneumoniae, entry into the wrong side or tissue like blood, sterile body cavities, cause disease by Escherichia coli, intestinal commensals, and cause urinary tract infection. Transfer to susceptible host. Pathogens that colonize the upper respiratory tract, that are the meningococcus, pneumococcus, can produce diseases in susceptible host. Bacterial synergism. Bacterial vitamins and growth factors may promote the growth of the potential pathogen. It is called as a synergism. Contribute to the drug resistance of pathogens, that is the normal flora. Produce enzymes such as beta-lactamases which destroy the beta-lactam antibiotics. Competition for host nutrients. It is the also factor that cause harmful effect. Normal flora. Urogenital tract infection including UTI. Anatomical site from which the flora is transferred is E. coli, Klebsiella and Proteus. Endocarditis from oral flora, that are the Streptococcus viridans. Dental crisis and periodontal diseases from oral flora organism are Streptococcus mutans. Peritonitis and abdominal infection that are transferred from intestinal flora. Pneumonia that is transferred from transient respiratory flora. Septicemia may be caused from any site of the body. Now what is probiotics? As live organism, part of normal flora, which when administered into adequate amount confirm a health benefit to the host. It is called as a probiotics. Indication: it is used when intestinal normal flora is suppressed and we can give it. Commercially available probiotics that contains Bacillus coagulans, Bifidobacterium longum, Lactobacillus acidophilus, Saccharomyces boulardii. Where we can use probiotics: gastroenteritis due to any cause, antibiotic associated diarrhea, when patient takes antibiotics and diarrhea can occur from antibiotics, we can give probiotics like lactose intolerance, irritable bowel syndrome and colitis, H. pylori infection, that is Helicobacter pylori infection in stomach, reducing serum cholesterol level by breaking down bile in the gut, thus inhibiting its reabsorption. Reducing blood pressure by producing ACE inhibitors like peptides during fermentations. Immune function restoration and preventing infections. Modulate inflammatory and hypersensitivity response. Bacterial vaginosis, restoring the acidic pH of vagina by lactic acid producing bacteria, that is lactobacillus. What is prebiotics? Dietary non-digestible fibers which when administered stimulate the growth and activity of commensal microorganism and thereby exert beneficial effect to the host indirectly. Thank you.